show you how easy it is to add electricity to your unit. So let's go in. So super easy. You guys are gonna really like this. Okay, so here we are. You guys, here is my electricity unit, which is connected to the generator switch and the fuses for the apartment. So this is the box where you load your electricity credits on, and it's just plugged in, so you need electricity to make it work, right? So basically the way this works is you go to a store that supports the purchase of electricity points. It's kind of dark in here, I apologize. Let's get to some light, maybe you guys can see this. So you go to a place that supports electricity, and most of the stores do. This is my first time doing it myself. And so you basically just go in and say you want to purchase electricity. Once you tell them that, they ask you for your meter number. So keep your meter number from your receipt, write it down, put it in your phone, something like that, right? They take that information, they ask you how much do you want to put in. I did 20,000 this time, which gave me 56 watts. And because there is a service charge, so it basically was only 16,000 towards my electricity in actuality. And then you get this code, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4-digit code. So you get this code and you keep this with you. Don't throw this receipt away, you need this. And once you have this code, you come over to your pad, simply type the code in, press the enter button, and before it said 30 watts, I added 55, so it went up to 85. The first time I did this, I did 50, which ended up being about 40 shillings, and it gave me 139. So the cool thing about this electricity thing, while it might seem like a pain because I thought of it, oh my God, I gotta go buy electricity, I gotta find a place to buy electricity, because this is the way of life for them, you can get it pretty much anywhere, you know. But what it does is it makes you conscious about your electricity usage. So you start turning off these switches, like these don't matter as much, but mainly the power switches. Like these switches here, turning those off, turning lights off that you're not using, making the highest wattage usage that I have is the AC unit. So I typically run the AC for a few minutes, then turn it on fan. Not auto, because auto almost uses as much as the cool mode does. So turn on the AC, get the room the temperature that you want, have all the windows and doors closed, then turn it on fan super high, and it's almost like you're not even using a whole lot of electricity at all. So learning different methods to kind of conserve is actually a good thing. It balances out our eco footprint, right? So if we're really trying to do better things and more things to conserve or use less consumption of natural resources, then in honesty, this somewhat what seems to be painful option or way of life is actually better, because you're not going to just go and dump in 300,000 shillings, which is basically $150. You might do that, but it just kind of starts to make you a little bit more aware of what you're using, and that's all the difference in the world. So rode my borrowed bike around town today, stopped at the store, picked up some groceries, got some electricity, living my life in Tanzania. I'm in Dar es Salaam, you guys. So that's it for today. Toodles and noodles, peace, and hair grease.